Let's make stakeholder analysis simple. In SBL, the power interest grid is not something you memorize and dump into the answer. Think of it like a conversation with the examiner. The examiner is asking you who matters in this decision, why do they matter, and what should management do with them. So first, let's talk about power. Power simply means influence. Can the stakeholder change the decision, block the decision, delay it, damage the company, or help the company succeed? That power can come from different places. Shareholders may have money power. Regulators may have legal power. Employees may have operational power. Customers may have reputation power. And a supplier may have knowledge power, especially if the company depends on their system. Now let's talk about interest. Interest means how much does this decision affect them? Or how closely are they likely to watch what happens? Here is the important part. High interest does not automatically mean high power, and low interest does not mean you completely ignore them. This is where many students lose marks. They put both stakeholders into the grid from memory, but in SBL, you must place them using the company in front of you. Let me show you. Imagine a hotel introducing a new booking system. Frontline staff have high interest because their daily work changes. They may also have meaningful power, because if they do not use the system properly, guest service suffers immediately. Now imagine a highly automated investment app doing a restructure. Employees may still have high interest because their jobs are affected, but their direct power over customer delivery may be lower because the service depends more on technology, compliance, and automated processes. Same stakeholder, different company, different answer. That is the SBL mindset. Now use the grid as a guide. High power, high interest means manage closely. Bring them in early, consult them, and respond to their concerns. High power, low interest means keep satisfied. Give them focused information, but do not overwhelm them. Low power, high interest means keep informed. Give updates, training, reassurance, and a way to raise concerns. Low power, low interest means monitor. Keep an eye on them, but do not spend too much management time there. In the exam, please remember this. The mark is not for writing. Employees are key players. That is too thin. The mark is for explaining why they are key players in this scenario and then giving a practical action. Use this 4-part structure. Name the stakeholder. Explain their power. Explain their interest. Recommend the action. For example, hotel staff have high interest because the new system changes their daily work. They also have meaningful power because poor adoption would affect guest service. So management should involve staff early, provide hands-on training, and collect feedback before full rollout. That is much stronger. You are not just naming the model. You are using the model to advise management. So your final rule is this. Do not place stakeholders from memory. Place them using the business model, the decision being made, and the evidence in the exhibits. That is how stakeholder analysis turns into marks.